This is in people, so from a magazine, there are ways to please yourself and not your man. Damn it. Hang on, I shed like a cat. I'm gonna fix my hair a bit and grease my scalp. One, faking it is normal, but it's not always helpful. Let's see. Let me get this from this article. Like 2 out of 3 women have done it. But honesty draws people closer, so you have to be a little honest. If you do want to be close to the person you're intimate with, fake less. The world will not collapse if you bulk up and say what you need. Moscow, cruise to Moscow. Alright? Being in the zone is helpful. We females, we're so often encouraged to look sexy. That it's difficult in bed to keep the how do I look, how do I sound tape from playing in your head. So guys, it's actually hard for us to do it. And here's one. I don't know if there's a grammar or I don't know who messed up. Finally, there is no one normal sex like. I don't know what. You'll meet women throughout the issue of pushing back on traditional slut-shaming norms, which have condemned women, but high-fived men for trying whatever they like in bed. That's so true. Of course, but prude shaming, the new practice of making anyone who's not keeping up with the pack feel left out, isn't much better. Feminism means we all get to do what's right for us. In and out of bed. And this is from Cindy Leave, editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine. Shout out to Cindy Leave. Am I pronouncing your name right? Look, you can't slut shame or prude shame anybody. It's a very bad idea to do. You can't slut shame or prude shame. I'm not going to. I hope I never get a friend that prude shames me because I'm not keeping up with the pack. I can do whatever I want with my body, and I'm not going to slut shame you unless you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, like messing with somebody else's boyfriend or husband. That's when I slut shame you. But then again, you sleep with a guy, okay, as long as it's the right guy and not somebody who's horrible, like a player. I mean, people, just be careful with your bodies. You can do whatever you want. People who slut shame you aren't your mother or your father. I mean, it's different for women and men. For virgins, if we don't put out, we're frigid. If we do put out, we're sluts. I mean, you can't do this to please people. I'm not frigid because I'm inexperienced. I'm waiting for the right one. Don't get me wrong. Hold up the time. Oh, I've been talking for 5 minutes. And when I have a daughter, I'm going to tell her this. Don't let anybody slut or prude shame you. People, you can't please anybody. You please yourself. I mean, they're not your friends if they're going to shame you for your body. You can be comfortable with your sexuality. I'd rather shame somebody on their behavior than call them a prude or... I mean, it's okay to be a prude. And I'm not a prude by any means necessary. I'm not prim or proper. I'm not perfect. And people, I'm kind of naive towards sex, but I'm not that ignorant. Hold up, let me get my coconut oil. First and foremost, if I ever have a son, I'll tell him all of this. What women go through. Can a guy be a feminist? They can, but they really don't get it because they're guys. And you know what they say? Experience is the best teacher. I mean, you can't fully understand what we're going through. Yes, there's perks to being a female. And there's perks to being a guy. We can get in free and clothes sometimes. But being a female, we're vulnerable. We're more vulnerable. I mean, if we're cute, we get free passes. If we're not that cute, if we're not Halle Berry, we're screwed. Ironic. When a virgin puts out for the first time, she's a slut. But when a girl who doesn't put out, she's frigid. I mean, you're shaming me because I don't want to sleep with you? Look, I'm not shaming anybody. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your body. Just make sure you're doing the right decisions. You're being with the right people. Wiping this on my legs, the coconut oil. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want kids, but I want to be a good role model to them. I'll teach my kids not to play with people's feelings and don't shame them. Anyway, this is M Peoples. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you guys think. And these are ways to please yourself. This is M Peoples. Deuces.